Hey everyone, what's going on? Luis here. Today, I'm back on my present day NBA what if scenarios. I wasn't planning on doing these yet, but since this is one of those big what ifs we'll probably be asking by the end of the season, why not simulate it on NBA 2K? By the way, if you guys enjoy seeing what if scenarios and want to see more like these uploaded on my channel, please let me know by smashing the like button. I am currently doing a giveaway for something I made myself personally for you guys. It's for an MJ the GOAT poster. If you want a shot to win this, all you have to do is follow these 4 easy steps. Thank you for those that continue to show support. I promise channel growth, and I know that we'll see it soon. Always stay humble no matter what. But anyway, so we know that the Lakers missed out on Anthony Davis halfway through the season. They literally almost gave away half their roster, which included all of its young talented core. The Pelicans denied that last offer made to them, maybe because they are planning to deal Anthony Davis in the offseason, trying to raise the stakes and finalize the deal with Danny Ainge to probably land a Kyrie or a Jason Tatum. But regardless, we still wonder how this Lakers team would have been had they traded for Davis this season. Would they have landed a higher seeding in the playoffs or reached the Western Conference Finals? Would an Anthony Davis and LeBron James duo be everything we expected it to be plus more? A lot of questions at the top of my head, but what better than to simulate this scenario on NBA 2k19? I plugged in that last trade offer from the Lakers that was reported by Bleacher Report on Twitter, trading away Lonzo Ball, Kyle Kuzma, Brandon Ingram, Josh Hart, Zubac, and KCP for AD and Solomon Hill. I couldn't add those 2 first rounder picks, but that's okay because it doesn't make a difference for this video. That's a pretty big trade, and I'm surprised it was legal, and 2K is letting it happen. So here we go. This simulation starts in February 7th, the date of the 2019 trade deadline. The date that if it ever happened, it would have been on that day most likely. Davis gets traded to the Lakers, and now it's official. What number is Anthony Davis going to wear? Well, 23 is taken obviously, and this franchise has so many numbers retired. Davis is known for wearing number 23 and 41 in high school, number 14 and 42 in USA teams. Although I think that one year in the Olympics, Davis wanted to wear number 41, but D Rose had taking that number, which led him to go with 42. But let's go back to his roots in the mean streets days and give him 41 since it is available. 27 games left for the Lakers. They are currently sitting 10th in the West behind the Kings and the Clippers. As we look at the starting lineups for the Lakers, 2K has decided to go with Rondo at the 1, Bullock at the 2, James at the 3, Beasley at the 4, and Davis at the 5. However, as we go on, I'm sure that they'll find which starting lineup works best for them. If that means wanting to add JaVale, Lance, or Tyson Chandler in to make it their version of their Twin Towers with Davis at the 4. As far as the Michael Beasley situation, Lakers still have him. He originally got traded to the Clippers that involved a last minute trade minutes before the deadline that also included Zubac. And Zubac is no longer available because of the Davis trade, so despite Beasley's relationship with Luke Walton, it looks like we're going to stick with him. The Lakers do have 2 spots available that need to be filled. As of today's date, for me right now, it's February 8th, and there's rumors flowing around that the Lakers might pick up Carmelo Anthony, or at least they're considering it. Let's just say they do, for the veteran minimum. Now they have Melo. This is really starting to look like a true veteran team now. There's still a lot of good free agents available right now that I think could help the Lakers, but we'll just let the Lakers autofill that last 15th spot. But we're going to start the simulation. I'm going to simulate all the way to the last game of the season, and then we'll see where the Lakers stand, what their record was, if they made the playoffs, and who they face in the first round. Interestingly enough, injuries are on because we want to make it as realistically as possible. It can have a positive and negative effect around the league, especially I feel the Lakers would struggle with the Mavericks also trying to fight for a playoff spot, and say all of a sudden Porzingis, who is supposed to be out for the season, is healthy and they play hot. That would be an unrealistic scenario, so let's just keep it with its current injuries. Alright, so good news, Lakers did make the playoffs. They just finished with a 43-39 record, and let's check who they face in the first round. Hopefully not Golden State. It looks like they got the 7th seed and they're going up against Donovan Mitchell and the Utah Jazz. Let's check how the starting lineup is doing and what's changed. So apparently Davis is not in the lineup, which could only mean he suffered an injury. Let's check how bad it is. Davis has pulled a left calf muscle, and it says he will be injured for 1 to 2 weeks. However, I think the Lakers could still play him if they wanted to. Alright, let's simulate the playoffs. Game 1. Anthony Davis does play on a minute restriction. Utah takes the first game. Donovan Mitchell explodes for 44 points. Game 2. Lakers beat them in a close one, 84-82 to tie the series. Game 3. Lakers win behind LeBron's 39 points to now lead the series. Game 4. Jazz tie the series. They're both 2 apiece now. Game 5. Lakers beat the Jazz to take the lead. Both LeBron and Davis had a great game, and now all they need is one more to close this series. Game 6. Mitchell goes for 34 and takes the series to a Game 7. And now we're here in Game 7. Both Anthony Davis and LeBron James had a strong third quarter to win this series and blow them out. So the Lakers made it past the first round, and now they face OKC in the Western Conference semifinals. Game 1. Russell Westbrook goes off for a 32-point triple-double to lead OKC to victory. Game 2. Lakers tie the series as Davis goes for 27 and 10. Game 3. Lakers win again to now lead the series by 1. Game 4. Dennis Schroeder goes for 32 to help OKC tie the series. Game 5. PG-13 goes off in OKC 27 and 11 game. Thunder lead the series 3-2. Game 6 in LA. OKC goes off, PG with 32, Russ with 28 and 12 assists, and Steven Adams 22 points and 14 rebounds. OKC looked good, and now they eliminate the Lakers in the Western Conference semifinals. So now 2K tells us that the Lakers do make the playoffs. They end up in the 7th seed in the West, and they lose to OKC in the Western Conference semifinals. I imagine they would have at least made it to the conference finals against Golden State, but fell a little short of my expectations. Well, here's the results for 4 more simulations I made after this one. Exactly the same moves, different results. Let's see what the average result is here. So the low was Lakers lose Anthony Davis and Rajon Rondo to injury during the season, and that causes them to miss the playoffs. The average is that they end up with a 42 and 40 record. They end up with the 7th seed, and they get a Western Conference semifinals exit, which is kind of what we went through. We lost against OKC. The high, 45-37, 6th seed. We reached the Western Conference semifinals once again, so the Lakers don't get past the Western Conference semifinals. Well, there you have it. The West is tough. I think the ceiling is losing to the Warriors in the conference finals for me, but unfortunately LA never could get past OKC and Houston. So that's gonna do it for this what if scenario. Hopefully you all enjoyed it, and don't forget to turn on the post notifications for when I upload again. I hope you all have a great day. This is Sim Sports tuning out.